Hello, and welcome to our show, For the Love of Animals. This is our 100th show, and it just happens to be our special Christmas show. I'm Darlene Pigford.
And I'm Greg Bauer, and we want to tell the viewers about a couple of things. First of all, some upcoming shows. Multiple cat households. I think you'll find that one interesting.
Cats and more, right?
Absolutely. And we're going to make our visit to the Quilts for Animal Lovers, again, as we have a couple of other technical things. As Darlene mentioned, we have been doing this show for a while, and now we are on high definition on YouTube.
Yes, high def for the love of animals.
And speaking of high def and YouTube, we've somehow had some problems with search engines, and some of you have mentioned it to me, about finding our show on YouTube. So what you need to do is to go to the college website, www.paducah2.org/video clips, no space there, /animals, and you can go down and find our show, the one that you're looking for, and there will be a link there to YouTube, and that's the easiest way to find our shows on YouTube.
On the web.
Yeah, on YouTube. It's also on Facebook too,
That's
remember,
right.
under Paducah 2. Just search for Paducah 2 and you'll find our shows there. So.
All right,
Anyway, now with all...
to get going with our pet Christmas show, Greg?
Oh, I think we are, and we'll tell you, we have...
Wake up, Wicket. It's Christmas time.
we have two of our favorite people with
Yes.
us today to help celebrate and give you some ideas about Christmas. Michelle Fowler, down on the end there, is works with many aspects of animal rescue here in Paducah, and she's on the board of directors of an organization known as Creatures Great and Small. And to her left is Judy Hardy, who's the director of Creatures Great and Small. And thank you both so much for coming and bringing us some wonderful ideas today. We're looking forward to seeing them.
Thank you for having us.
First, Judy, tell us, what is Creatures Great and Small here in Paducah, Kentucky?
Okay, well, it is a network of fosters. We don't have a shelter like many of them do, but because of that, we have to keep them at our home. So sometimes we're overrun with animals.
Oh, I'm sure.
At times, because we have abundance of dogs and cats, especially now. Adoptions have been down a little bit during the summer. We're hoping to pick up again.
Now, so when you say fosters, you mean you get families in the community to go through a screening process, and then what?
Yes, what we do is have them fill out a question and answer form that we have to see if the animal is going to fit their household. And if it does, then they take the animal. We provide the food and the vet visits.
Wonderful.
And they keep the dog just like it was theirs and bring it to our adoptions.
Okay.
When we have those.
So it's a place for them to stay, hopefully until they get adopted through your adoption activities.
Right. Sometimes they end up staying there forever because they fall in love with them.
Well,
and they adopt them.
Yeah, they adopt them. Yeah,
that's happened. We've got a couple of fosters like that too.
Right.
And Michelle, if we were to have you to enumerate what you do in rescue, the show would be over. So we're just glad
you don't need to do that list.
Well, you're just involved in everything, and we just want to let you know how much we appreciate. Yes. Well, let's get started with some good pet ideas. I see you brought lots of Christmas goodies. Why don't we start with toys for cats? What's in your Santa bag there, Judy?
Okay. I have something that many people have seen on TV, and I decided just to try it and see how the cats like it. It's going to take up probably the whole table.
All right.
But it's that cat's meow, and it's supposed to get the cat's attention, like a mouse or whatever. So it works pretty well. My cats seem to like it. But
do they tear it up?
No, not yet. Well, I just got it, so they're kind of amazed with what's going on, and they haven't really gotten to that point. But
Bring it to my house in the last 20 minutes.
Yes. Well, my concern is whether the dogs are going to tear it up.
I noticed Wicked is with it. Now, what is this called?
Well, it's the cat's meow is what it's called. But but anyway, you just press that button, and that's
the cat's meow.
Yeah, and it has batteries, so that's something that I don't buy a lot of things like this because they are kind of expensive, but it is something different.
Okay, the cat's meow.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, what else is in your bag?
Let's see. Oh, that's your bag.
That's my bag.
Now, here's my bag.
Okay.
Okay. This is, everybody's heard of the laser, and the cats go crazy. They climb the walls, everything.
Yes.
This is one either for a lazy human that don't want to do the laser,
All right,
or either for a cat that goes bananas and plays all day. So what it does, I don't know if it'll work in here or not, but it forces the light to go in different areas where you don't have to move it. It's not, I think you set it up high.
Right, and can you adjust it to go right?
Let's see, yes,
Right
you
on
can.
top.
Yes.
Okay.
I just got this too, so I'm not really all that for me. But anyway, it's, that's something that if somebody would want to
We
just
worn
set
out
it up.
about 2 of those.
Yes. I tell you, the cats just go crazy over
Yes,
these
they
things.
do.
They really
That's
do.
good.
A lot of the dogs do too.
Really?
Yes.
The dogs love it as well.
Okay. All righty.
Let's see, I've got a couple other things here.
Okay. We're doing Christmas toys for
Yep,
cats.
Yep. Now
What
this
in the world?
That's just, it's made by, well, I don't know if I can say the
Well,
brand, but anyway, but it's a really good brand, but it's just something that makes noise. I guess it's just tissue paper in there, but cats go crazy over that. Anything with noise, they love that.
Now, my cats don't have that. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty.
Okay. And then just the regular little mouse with the bells, they really seem to like those.
Oh, yeah.
My
I can see
cats go
them
crazy over those as
batting
well.
those all the way
Yes,
around.
Yes. But
Wonderful
anyway,
cat toys.
Yep.
All right, Michelle, what's in your doggy bag?
Well, of
toys.
course, I've got lots of doggy goodies for mine. For those of us who have the big active dogs, I've got one that you could play frisbee with all day. This is more of an indestructible. It's kind of like the frisbee, or it's a ball chucker, for the very active, like the Australian cattle dogs, the breeds that run and run. And it flings the ball a lot further than you can throw it repeatedly.
Okay.
And I, of course, had to try it because I thought that was crazy. But it actually works quite well. And it keeps them pretty occupied.
Okay. Wicket's eyeing that. When
Of course, and everybody with a dog has, especially new puppies, the Nylabones. And they come in all shapes and colors. My dogs love the Nylabones. And they'll chew on them for ever and ever. I'll think it's gone. Then it'll show back up.
Okay.
Of course, and every home. And this is not like my dog has a rubber chicken, but she wouldn't let me take it. I have to take a rubber reindeer instead because she guards her rubber chicken and nobody touches the rubber chicken. And then just these are great for indestructible dogs that just like the squeaky toys to play with. Put these up.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Wicket noticed the squeaky toys.
And for the ones that are real destructible, they have the stuffed animals that don't have the stuffing, that they still have the squeaky, but they don't have the stuffing because then, all the dogs want to tear out the stuffing.
Yep.
My big dogs who are quite destructible love these. And they don't tear them up so quick.
Well, those are some I've never seen before, so
They're fun toys.
they're fun toys.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
right.
And not so easy to tear up.
Okay.
The Nylabones last forever.
Great. Wow, Greg, that's Santa's gift bag is certainly full this year.
It sure is. It's just amazing what people come up with.
What these two have
inventive.
brought to the show.
Yes. So, okay. Well,
You ready for the happy tale?
we can stop right now for
Let's
the
do the happy
tale.
tale.
And we want to let you listen to a very interesting happy tale about Spot. And you know about Spot, darling.
Oh, yes, I know about Spot.
He's one of our neighborhood cats. And so give a listen. I think you'll enjoy it.
Spot is a tuxedo cat who was brought home from Columbus, Indiana. The family says he has a bad attitude because he wants to be home again. Spot's owners wanted him to match their dog, a Dalmatian, and that's where he got his name Spot.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that little tale about Spot, and Darlene can tell you a little bit more interesting things about Spot. He visits us every morning.
He comes over for breakfast, and it's a long journey, but we're finally making good friends with Spot. So he's a nice tuxedo cat. So he has his moments though, but he's my neighbor's cat, and I've grown very, very fond of him.
Well, we've gotten off to an awfully good start
Yes,
here
we have.
with some examples of Christmas toys. Let's kind of shift gears a little bit, maybe to some health and beauty aids, if you will. I call it that for in
health,
wellness.
wellness, and comfort. And what do we have in that area, Judy, for cats?
Okay. Well, I'll start out with a real comfort one.
Oh my word! Oh,
This
my
is-
cats would love
This
that.
is a cat bed, and it's, you know how cats like to hide.
Oh yes, and
So it's new, so it's not standing up very well. But anyway, it, you know, sometimes you'll have several cats in there because
Oh,
they just love
yes.
to hide. And they, so this is, I found, I've had lots of these in the past, and the cats, like I said, they really, really do like these.
can you throw this in the washing machine?
Yes, yes, you can.
Then it would
Yes.
could come to my house. If you can't
Yes.
throw it in the washing machine,
No.
it will not come to my house.
That's true. That's true.
But that's very nice, and
yeah,
nice interior, and
yeah,
yes, that is nice.
yeah, I really like it.
Oh, and that's nice
Yeah,
too.
it folds down.
Folds
Mhm.
down.
And the cat hair comes with that.
Oh, of course.
I think one of mine's already tried it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Comfort, wellness,
Okay.
well-being.
All right, for well-being, many people think about dogs' teeth. They take them to the vet and have them cleaned, but you don't hear a lot about cats.
No, you don't.
You know. So I was in the store the other day, and this is something that you can spray on their gums and teeth to keep the tartar down, which I thought was a
okay.
really nice thing.
Yes.
If you can get the cat to stay long enough for the
Did
spray.
you just see me brushing?
I figured you could spray better than you could brush.
That's exactly
But
right.
anyway, I thought that was a very good idea because I'm sure cats, you know, I know they get tartar just like dogs.
Yes,
but
they
yes.
do.
You just
I wonder
don't.
if you could spray it, like if you had a little tiny glove, spray it on your finger and
You
then.
probably could.
Yeah, that would be a good
yeah.
idea.
I think that would work.
Yeah. Clean teeth for cats.
And then another, let me take my bag and put it up here.
Take your bag up there.
Yes, that'll be easier.
That's right.
Another thing is cats, you know, especially long-haired cats, get the hairballs.
Oh, the hairballs.
Yeah, and that's always a problem with the long-haired cats. But even short-haired ones get them also. But
Absolutely.
This is just a formula here that helps with to keep that from happening.
Right.
And it's supposed to taste really good. It tastes like chicken, it says.
Okay. You take it and just put some on their
Just
paws.
a little bit. And,
On their
yeah,
paws.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know, you know, you can use other products, but that one seems to help. Then you have the flea comb. You know, a lot of cats
Oh,
get the
yes.
fleas, and this gets the hair as well as the fleas, and that's a very good product to use.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
sure Michelle has used those a lot.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Gets the fur off of them.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
And I have found after Michelle's grooming tip is you do a little bit to start with.
All sections.
Yeah, and then I have found like I just kind of rub them like this and get them used to it. and
Used
then
to
I,
it. Yes.
you
yes.
know,
Very
'cause
good. Yeah.
some of mine take to it, and some of them have to be kind of pampered
Oh
into
yes,
it.
especially cats.
Oh,
They're
yes,
not, They're
yes.
not like dogs when it comes to doing
Nope.
that kind of stuff. And then this is pretty neat. You know, just like what you were just saying. Sometimes they don't want you to brush them.
No, they
but they
don't.
like for you to pet them.
Oh, they would like
so you
that.
can pet them. And,
What is that? Oh, it's
just-
ooh,
yeah.
a rubber.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, they would like that.
Yeah.
They'd like a free massage time.
That's
It
right.
creates a static electricity that catches all the loose hair.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So that was,
okay.
Huh.
that's
That's
really
interesting.
nice.
Then how would you get the hair off of here?
Just pull it out like you
Just-
would a brush, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like I got hair brushes. that
I
you
got a
have to do.
brush that I would have to brush
Yeah,
it out.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then this, of course, is a necessary product for the litter box because
Okay.
everybody has problems with those. But this particular brand seems to be a really good brand to take care of that. The
Talking about odor, right?
Odor.
Okay.
And we
And
can use
accidents.
right
Okay.
stains and odors. They have different ones. I think some for stains and some for odors. This happens to be the one for the odor.
Odors.
But anyway, those are very, there's other ones, but these are the ones
Ones
that
that
I thought were very,
The best.
yes, that I like to use, you know, and I like to check on with our cats because they have lots of problems too, just like dogs.
All
That
right.
we have to
Well,
take care of them.
Michelle, what have you found for
Excuse me.
dogs?
Well, let's see. One, just simple. You know, a lot of people like to walk their dogs. They have the new leashes now that are great with the double handles. especially that way it prevents, because you're walking and you've got a closer one, especially with your bigger breeds.
Yes.
It keeps them from getting away. They're great. I've personally tried them with many dogs. They work wonderful. It's a double handle,
Double handle. So,
and then
yes, and that way you have much
more control. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can let them loose, but then if you need to have them closer, if somebody's passing
Oh,
by,
yes.
you have a shorter handle. They're wonderful.
That would make an excellent Christmas
Yes.
gift for any dog
Yes,
lover.
my dog loves it. Of course, she loves her walks. These beds, they're awesome. They, especially with your older dogs or your dogs that are prone for hip problems, achy bones. It's a raised bed. They are waterproof, cleanable, indestructible. They're guaranteed by the company. But it keeps your pet off the floor. It's not something that you have to worry about throwing in the washing machine. You can easily spray cleaner on it.
Spray clean it.
Wipe it down, hose it off. They're particular favorites at my place with all the dogs.
Okay.
Then we
And
have,
what's that called? Is it
it's a Coranda bed.
Okay.
Coranda. Yeah,
Okay.
and they're real simple to put together. Like I said, they're just, my dogs fight over them.
And you say they're good for dogs who have arthritis.
They are, but even other dogs, a lot of dogs want to hop up on your sofa or your chair.
And
if you don't want them up on your chair or something, then they have their own little couch bed to sit on.
I guess that's what you need, Wicket.
Wiki would love one. Then just the basic grooming, the slicker brushes, which are favorite, and they have them in all soft, medium, hard. They're the best, simplest, easy way for brushing. Of course, the Furminator type brushes that for the loose coats.
Yes.
And the combs, it's easier with the tangles. And this is just basically a shedding blade for your loose hair, your lab, slick-haired dogs. It gets a lot of that. Or when you bathe them, you can flip it to the other side, and it works kind of like a squeegee to help get a lot of the water out, and so it's not all in your towel or all in your house.
Multi-purpose.
Exactly.
All righty.
That's got it.
All right. Well, I'm going to add one for the cats.
Okay,
You know,
good.
heated kitty beds are expensive, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You can buy just the heating pad for much less, and then get yourself some placemats or material, put material, and then put your kitty bed on top of it.
Great.
For example, on this, you can stick this inside it,
yeah.
or actually underneath it, as long as you've got material separating it. And so my cats are getting a little age on them now, so we have more than one heated kitty bed in our
There's
home
a
right
safe
now.
alternative to that. You can do the rice warmer
Yes,
with
yes.
the, just the rice in the tube sock or something and heat it in the microwave, and it stays warm for hours.
Well, that's great. Also, too, if you make a trip to your dollar stores, you can find the stainless steel bowls, which are much better, much more sanitary for the animals than the plastic ones.
Right.
Plastic will work, don't worry, but the stainless steel, the inexpensive ones, you can find at your dollar stores. Greg, I brought some other goodies that I've just got to share, so hold up. Stress, the Bot Rescue Remedy, it goes in their water. Something else for stress is Feel Away or Like product, which you plug in like a diffuser, and this does help reduce stress, like if you have new animals. And in my home, cuts and abrasions, I couldn't get along without colloidal silver. Works on pets and works on humans too. Any cuts, abrasions, or skins things. I also, petroleum jelly, excellent also for hairballs.
Yes, definitely.
And it's cheap too. And baking soda is what helps, it's a
Yes.
good cleaner,
Yes.
also helps with the smell in the litter box. So I'm the economy brand here.
I did forget to mention the ear cleaners for both the cats and
Oh,
dogs.
that is, yes.
Yes.
You have
excellent.
to keep the ears cleaned out, or you get the ear infections. It keeps the ear mites, ear infections, everything down.
Have you ever heard of
odors.
allergy ears?
Yes.
Well, my kitty has one. We're working on getting rid of allergy ears, and I thought it was something else for a
Right.
long time until we made a proper diagnosis. So,
It's more common than you think.
yes, my little kitty's had it for quite a while too.
Well, I'll tell you, and I'm sure that our viewers can think of a lot of other things too. We're just touching the surface
Oh,
almost,
absolutely.
But, right now, we want to take a short break and listen to another happy tale. This is about another favorite little cat named Smoke, a gray Siamese who lives across the street from us. So give a listen. We'll think you'll enjoy it.
This is Sundance. He was rescued from a shelter in Ohio. He then came to Paducah and got a home with a wonderful young lady who's going to school and lives alone. He sleeps all day while she's in class, and in the evenings, he lays on her notebooks and helps her with her homework. He has a wonderful new home.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that little tale about Smoke, and he's just a real neat little guy. So we know this is the season for giving and
right.
gifts and things
And
like
miracles.
that. Mm-hmm. And so we would like to show the viewers a list of the local pet shelters that we have here in our
and
area.
low-kill.
And they are, as you are thinking about gifts, they could use some money, they could use volunteers, time, anything that you can do that would help out with these. So let's take a quick look through the list.
At first, and Judy will start off with Creatures Great and Small, and she'll give us the information.
Okay. It's Creatures Great and Small, and it's Post Office Box 9173, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. And we have a phone number that we can be reached by. It's 270-495-0773. Our email address is creaturesgns@hotmail.com, and our web address is www.helpthecreatures.com.
And the second one on our list, I forgot to tell you in the audience, make sure you've got paper and pencil because you'll want this information. Our second one is Project Hope, Post Office Box 125, Metropolis, Illinois 62960. They can be reached at 618-524-8939. Their director there is Sally Ann Cash. They can be reached by email at info@projecthopeanimalshelter.com, and their website is www.projecthopeanimalshelter.com. They certainly could use your donations of time or money. And now, Greg?
The McCracken County Animal Shelter director is Leslie Hannon. They're located here in Paducah at 455 County Park Road. The phone number for them is 270-448-1570. And their email address is, you can reach it through the director at lhannan, Hannan, at co.mccracken.ky.us. A little complicated there, but they certainly would be very happy to hear from you. And that's where Animal Control in McCracken County takes its animals when they have to be picked up and so on.
And our fourth one is what? Unchained Love?
Yes, it's Unchained Love. It's a pit bull rescue. The director is Richard Jennings. Post Office Box 336, Attiville, Kentucky 42038. Can be reached by phone at area code 812-463-2331, or they can be found on the web at www.unchainedloveinc.org.
And my comment about Unchained, not only they do help out with other dog rescue, and they may be getting into cat rescue since Richard found a little black kitten in his chicken coop, and that little kitten went to sleep on his shoulder, and I think he's hooked now. So they do a lot more than just one breed. Well, you know, Greg, my Christmas wish is that we all will remember these organizations with their time and volunteers and money, and you and I are going to start the list. First, Judy, for Creatures Great and Small, would you please accept this donation?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And we have 3 to put in the mail, one to Project Hope, one to McCracken County, and one to Unchained Love.
Yes.
And we do hope that our viewers, as they can, will help fulfill our Christmas wish to see that the animals are taken care of at Christmas.
And remember, it doesn't have to be just money. It can be time and volunteering, anything that you can do to help.
And any amount.
Yes,
Any
exactly.
amount is appreciated.
Yes.
So now let's turn it over. Judy, as you think about this Christmas season, what is your Christmas wish for animals?
Well, I think what I would really like to see is have more fosters to help us deal with all the animals that we have. We have an influx of animals and not enough people to take care of them. So I wish we could get some more fosters.
Okay. And you could be single, you could be a family.
Yes. Yes, you can. We do have a form for you to fill out, so just make sure that it'll fit your household, you know, whatever animal that you decide to foster. But definitely we could use those type of people.
Okay. So, like if I already have a cat or a dog, or I have lots of children, you'll work in placing the right
Yes,
animal.
exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, that's 2. Okay. So think about being a foster. So that's where Callie in our household was a foster. All right. How about Michelle? How about your wish for the pets?
I would like to see a low-cost spay-neuter set up somewhere here locally for our, that's the biggest problem we have around here is so many unwanted newborn puppies and cats that, we get calls daily for them. I think the shelters and the rescues could both, not even for the shelters and rescues as much to use as for the general public to help cut down on the number of unwanted animals.
And how would this low-cost spay-neuter work?
Well, you have to get some type of grants, which, I've got people writing some grants to try to work on some of that. But, it's getting some of the vets involved to donate some of their time. And where the local residents, you have to be a resident of the area or something to be able to qualify where your pet gets spayed or neutered, at an appropriate age.
At a lower amount?
Yes, and a lot of it's, depending on how it's set up, it's based on their income or just on the necessity of it.
Okay. Well, I think these are all great wishes, and we'll keep our fingers crossed and say an extra prayer.
And I would just like to say one thing as
Okay.
we're getting close to the end here.
Already?
Please avoid the temptation of giving a little cat or a dog for a Christmas present. That is the worst time in the world to introduce a new animal into the household with all of the confusion.
Give a
Wait
certificate
a little while.
and go look for one later.
Yes, several months later.
With the potential owner,
Yes.
so they get to
Yes,
choose. So
there you go.
I just can't believe it's that time.
It
We're already
finished up.
done?
Yep, we're done, unfortunately, for today. And,
For
and,
the Christmas show.
so in closing,
We want to thank our guests very much
Yes,
for sharing
Judy
their
and
time
Michelle
and
and-
talents. And again,
Yeah.
a thank you for what you do in the Paducah area for the love of animals. I don't know what we would do without you.
yes,
So
thank you so much.
thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
So
And so in closing,
I'm Darlene.
I'm Greg, and well, we tell our people every time, our viewers, give your pet a little extra love today and
every day.
See you next time. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Bye.